What's good, YouTube? It's Xavier Sturzel here today with another quick little airsoft video. I wanted to do a full-on review with this to kind of surprise you guys with my first full-on review, but I really can't because it's a kit. But regardless, I got Luke here today with this gun, so I had to do something because this thing is freaking insane. So for those of you who know me, you guys know that I absolutely can't stand HPA guns. I hate HPA guns. I refer to these as tampon strings. Guys, I really just can't stand HPA. But, that said, I love gas blowback guns. Alright guys, sorry about that. My mom just actually came home. But anywho, back to the gun here. Like I was saying, these are actually, it's basically a gas blowback gun that runs on an HPA. And the kit itself is coming from a company called TNK. TNK produces kits like this. They're all called Daytona gun kits for AKs, LCT AKs, ARs, basically everything under the sun. Most of the mainstream popular rifles. This here is obviously the M249 kit. Luke here has it dropped into an MK.46 body by A&K. It's a Gen 2 kit with heat-treated parts, which basically means that his reliability is going to be a lot higher than the base, the first kit that they originally launched, which did have some issues. But the newer kits that they're putting out, like this Gen 2, especially the heat-treated ones, are much better, and it basically just improves field ability over an extended period of time. Like if you're going to bring this out to Milsim West, it's going to be a lot more feasible now. Now, the real reason I wanted Luke to bring this thing over for me today is because I think it's just absolutely freaking awesome. And I want to show you guys this firing real fast. So this here is actually the Daytona kit itself. So this whole bolt here is going to cycle back every time I pull the trigger. I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. All right, so as you can see there, it's a very large aluminum block that's flying back. I believe it's aluminum. That's flying back and hitting this pin here. Basically, that means that you have a lot of kick and a lot of noise. If you're shooting for like a realism type of build, there is literally nothing on the market better than a Daytona gun. It's hard for me to do like an actual review on this gun for you guys since I've never had it out on the field. So what I am going to do is I'm going to have Luke here come on the camera and basically go over how this thing performs and whatnot, stuff like that, all right?
All right guys, Xavier, thank you again. Just want to bring you guys my MK.46 with the Daytona in here. Couple neat things about this. It's a Gen 2 kit. However, it has Generation 3 parts. They're all heat treated. It's going to produce a lot better reliability, and so far I've seen great results with this. As far as cosmetics, you can see an ACOG on here just for show. And in here I have a 6.03 Type 4 barrel. That's also has a top-down center mod in it. With that just helps push about 0.3 BBs, good 280, almost pushing 300 feet. It's a great reliable gun. I don't have any complaints. If you come over here, guys, I'll actually show you how this works. So in the Daytona kit, as you can see, this is the giant bolt that travels back. It is made of steel, and what's kind of cool about this is every time this bolt gets pushed back, a BB gets loaded into the chamber, and as you go forward, that's when the kit will shoot. Now I'll show you a couple rounds shooting here, just so you can see how fast this 2-pound bolt is traveling. Pretty quick. The kick, fantastic feature of this gun. Again, what Xavier touched up on. For realism, you can't beat it. There's nothing like this out on the market other than the TNKs. You might run into Titmans and whatnot, but as far as an LMG, you can't beat it.
All right, guys, so again, thank God Luke is here because there's a lot about this gun that I really don't know. I really want to get a Daytona kit, but they're just so freaking expensive. To buy a kit outright, it's like $600. To buy a fully built gun, unless you're buying it used, secondhand, it's going to cost you about $1,100 to $1,200. So they're not cheap. They're really for those die-hard folks. But as you can see from what he showed, these guns are really, really unique, and they're not something you'll see out on the field a whole lot. This isn't even the heaviest kicking one of them. Having that 2-pound bolt flying back and hitting you in the shoulder really does create a level of realism that you just can't find with any other kind of gun. And excuse me, the sun is definitely in my eyes right now, so I apologize for that, guys. But before we go ahead and wrap up this review, I want to just get some rounds to this freaking thing because that's the whole reason I had him here today, let's be honest. All right, so let's just go ahead and get some shooting, and then we'll touch up on it at the end of the review. Gabby, where you going? Don't you love me?
Gabby! No.
Gabby! Come on! Oh, good God, this thing is too much fun. Good God. Alrighty. Alright, so guys, so as you can see, that's the tree right there. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and back the camera out. The range on this gun is just freaking incredible. That tree is actually about 230 feet from where we are. It's 210 feet to the other tree, so I'm gonna guess about 220, 230. That's incredible. Oh my God. You guys can see my flap jiggling. That's awesome. All right, I think we've killed enough air, guys. All right, I got another video coming out later this week because I know it's been like 9 days, guys. I got another video. I got a Aries Striker Amoeba 01. I unboxed it. You guys will be seeing that real soon. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace. Bitch shoots my gun. Take one. Don't shoot me, please. I love you. Hold the trigger, damn it.
It's fun.
Keep going. One more. As you guys can see there, like her whole arm is shaking as she's holding that trigger. I'm getting me one of these. I don't care how much it's gonna cost, I'm getting one.
Of course.